if you are on the online webinar, a photograph right now that is absolutely astonishing. And that's one of the reasons why we're here on this call today. And we're going to talk about a powerful product. Actually, it's a serum called Envidia. But to get our call started off, guys, we always want to give a disclaimer that none of the products that Total Life Changes have are designed or do they claim to treat, heal, cure, or prevent any disease. In fact, the Envidia serum is not a medicine. The serum literally is a rejuvenation serum. So it's designed to help your skin rejuvenate itself. Ladies and gentlemen, your skin starts to rejuvenate itself and bring out a much beautiful, more younger, more firmer, more softer, more incredible, wrinkle-free looking skin. It is absolutely incredible, and that is the power of the Envidia serum. It literally signals your skin to do what it needs to do to a younger looking, healthier looking skin. And so the amazing thing is that when we tell people about the Envidia, because most people, we're used to the cosmetics that people are putting on it. And cosmetics, ladies and gentlemen, as great as they are, you have to understand 99% of the cosmetics out there, they're all dead. It's like dead chemicals that you're putting on your skin. And over time, many of them cause more harm than good. And so with that being said, you have to understand what Envidia is. Envidia literally is a growth factor. It's a protein, if you will, but it's a live protein. It's not dead. You know how most of the cosmetics mix in a jar? This is not mixed in a jar. It's actually grown in a laboratory. And because it's grown in a laboratory, ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand you're dealing with a live protein that's put into a serum, patented technology, and when you rub this serum on your skin, amazing things are happening. In fact, you know, most of us were talking about putting it on our face. Many people didn't even know they can put it anywhere on their skin, but it's a skin serum. It's designed to rejuvenate skin all over your body. So we're going to start off today by talking about a phenomenal testimony. When this lady that's on the line with us right now, when she sent me her first photograph, and if you're looking, again, at the online webinar, for those of you that are just on the phone line, if you want to look at the online webinar, we have a photograph up here. And to get to the online webinar, it's cashflowteam.info. Cashflowteam, that's CashFlowteam.info, I-N-F-O. If you go there, register real quick, you'll be able to see the photographs that we're looking at. And when the lady first sent me her photograph, and it's the one on the left, and this was about 5 or 6 days ago, literally when I saw the condition of her leg, my heart just sank. And I really didn't know what to say. You see, the reality is there's so many people out there that may be suffering from different things, maybe going through different things. And the purpose of this call is to let you know that if you're going through something, ladies and gentlemen, you're not alone. There are a lot of people out there that, you know, they share a lot of the different pains, a lot of the different frustrations, but they never let anybody else know. When this lady was so transparent as to show in a photograph what was going on with her for years, it literally touched my heart. And we had a conversation about the Envidia, because she had got her Envidia and she was going to use it. And I didn't know, well, looking at the condition of her leg, I didn't know if the Envidia, because I know it's a rejuvenation, you know, serum for the skin. I didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, what, if any, effect it would have. But there was always hope. And what was interesting, I remember talking to Dr. Romero, and Dr. Romero stated something to me that's absolutely phenomenal. See, the serum is designed to work in like a 6-week or more period for maximum results. But many people are getting results, ladies and gentlemen, as early as 72 hours. And what was so interesting is that when I talked to the lady, Evelyn, that's our guest for this morning, and Evelyn shared this photograph with me, I'm looking at the condition of her skin, and I'm thinking, wow. And I remember that Dr. Merrill said sometimes, many times, the worse off a person is their condition, they can see results even a lot quicker than someone that doesn't have that magnitude of a problem. So without any further ado, guys, I want to introduce our special guest this morning. We're going to do just a special interview with her. And again, you know, this is a serum. We're not making medical claims, but she's going to share with you her story. What happened? What was behind this? And so, Evelyn, are you on the line with us?
Yes, sir, I am, and thank you, Randy. I'm nervous because I wasn't ready for this step in my life. All I knew was that when I listened to the sizzle call, the words that stayed with me was, it does what it says it does. And based on that promise and using the cream, the serum rather, I felt that I had a chance. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let you know, the condition is called dermatitis, and what I have found out is that there's different types of dermatitis, but it's one of those itchy problems that no matter how much you scratch, it still itches. And so as a result, my legs developed layers of skin, darkened skin. And I was concerned. I said, Doc, different doctors, what can I do about it? And they all just said, you got to live with it. There's nothing you can do. And so I just hid under pants and suffered in silence. So when I sent the photo to Randy Crespi, our global director, and my other business partners, I was embarrassed. I was in tears because I didn't realize how bad the condition was. And today, I've seen the results. No one has to tell me anything. I know what I've been seeking. Envidia have been seeking me. It doesn't matter what the doctors say. What I found out is that Envidia didn't get the memo. So they didn't know that there's something out there that works. So now, when I look down at my leg, I see a better leg. I don't know if anybody out there have been the recipient of compliments for their leg, or maybe their voice or their hair, whatever it is that God gave you as a gift. You know you own that because he gave that to you. Well, mine was robbed because of dermatitis. But now I'm free. And
wow. Well, Evelyn, let's go back in time.
Okay.
How long, you know, when did this start, and how long have you been, you know, dealing with the situation with your leg?
It's been years. I'd say at least 2 years. Wow. In fact, because the dermatitis had damaged my left leg so badly, I developed an ulcer, which I'm currently being treated for now. So it can get worse, but I thank God that I'm in the healing process.
So when we look at the photograph, it looks like one leg you have wrapped up. I guess that's the leg that has the ulcer, and then this was the other leg that we're looking at here. And so basically you're telling us, and of course you can't get to the one leg that's wrapped up because I know that you're going through, of course, therapy and everything on that leg. But let me go back here for a moment. Let's deal with the one leg here that we're looking at. And I assume, is this your right leg or your left leg that we're looking at?
The right leg is the one that's cleared up.
Okay.
The left, it's still the same leg, I'm sorry. It's the right leg. Okay. And I have the condition on the left as well, but it's under wraps because of compression.
So that's under the wrap there. So let's talk about the leg that you were able to rub the serum on. And you said with that leg, you've been dealing with that condition now for at least a couple years. So every day you're telling us?
Every day. And what I did, I went to a dermatologist, and what he did, he was able to stop the itching, but they couldn't do anything for the discoloration.
Gotcha. So every day you just started to see you're watching your leg, and did it gradually keep turning darker like that, or has it been that dark for 2 years?
It was gradual. It was gradual. And it comes from the repetitive scratching, healing, scratching, healing.
Wow. Wow. Now, you started applying the Envidia. We see day 1 and we see day 4. Now, I know in between that transition, and you were on a call, and you started to say that you were seeing, your skin come back through the light of this skin. Now, how did that make you feel? Because I know once you started putting in video, you had no idea, what was going to happen. But when you started to see a change, and we're only talking 4 days here, guys. This is amazing. You look at the picture. But when you started to see a change, how did that make you feel?
It made me feel great, and then what I wanted to do was get validation. So I said, well, just in case it's me, let me ask my family members. And I started with the adults and went down to the grands. And they said, yeah, Grandma, I see a change. And then other people in the family began to validate for me that it wasn't just my imagination. And it's the fact that the light comes through the dark. Wow. And on day 4, when I sent the picture showing the update, I said, oh, my God. Again, shock. Shock at how it was and shock at how it is. It's amazing.
Let me ask you, for our listeners out there, how much Envidia, in other words, when you put the Envidia on, how many times per day were you putting it on?
Twice a day in the morning and in the evening. Because what I would do is I would soak my feet, dry it, and then apply the Envidia. Gotcha. And then I learned closer to day 4 that I should apply an additional amount because of the extensive damage to the leg. But you know what? It was getting better anyway without the additional help.
Wow. I mean, I'm so proud and happy for you. I mean, it's amazing.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to see what your legs can look like day 21, day 35, because, as you guys know, the more you use Envidia, and I get asked this question all the time, and I'm not an expert, but just from talking to Dr. Romero, he made a very interesting point. He said, you have to understand that this is a protein that's feeding the stem cells. So just like you and I would take in food every day to feed our body, to keep our body healthy and going, it's always a great thing to continue using the Envidia because it's feeding your stem cells, and the results that you see now are nothing like the results that you'll see 3 months from now, 6 months from now, because it just keeps getting better and better because you're going down and the skin is renewing itself. And as it continues to renew itself, it's renewing, of course, a more firmer, more younger-looking version, just absolutely phenomenal. So we're looking here at your photograph and the people here online, and, of course, it's all over Facebook. You are starting to become an icon over Facebook because your before and after pictures are being shared everywhere. There's all kind of comments on it, and people are happy for you, and they can imagine if they were going through that situation and doctors telling them, you're just going to have to live with it.
May I add something as well?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you. I had major back surgery in 2010, and twice. They went in the first time, and unfortunately it opened up and they had to re-stitch me. Well, I had this itch. They called it the healing itch, and that it's a good sign, and that eventually will go away. Well, we're now in 2016, and that thing had not gone away. So I said, okay, if it's helping my leg, let me just put a dab on the back. I'm here to tell you, I don't need Oxycontin. I don't need a patch at night. I don't need anything in the itching. All I did was dab, rub in the back, right along the path of the scarring in the back. And it's changed my life. I'm not focused on pain. Now my focus is on life and doing things that God has destined for me. And that's what I feel about everyone on this call. You're not here by accident. This is destiny. And I can only hope that whatever is meant for you, it's going to reveal itself. And I just want to say thank you, Randy, for the opportunity to share.
Well, Evelyn, again, we want to thank you for being so transparent because you have no idea how many people your testimony is touching. You know,
Thank goodness.
Because it's letting them know that, you know, you have a product here that none of us were familiar with. The serum had an idea of what it really was or what it really can do, and we're all still learning. And it's so amazing because as you were being so transparent, your transparency is touching the lives of a lot of people that you can't imagine. So we want to thank you for doing that.
Oh, you're welcome. See, I thought it was just for the face. Now, the next bottle that I get, I'm going to focus on my face because I wouldn't mind looking years younger, and then, you know, go ahead and project that as well. So it's a godsend. This is just the tip of the iceberg. You're going to have testimonies that you never knew could exist because people are going to find out that it works. It does something for the skin.
Wow. And you know, that's so powerful, guys, because we do have testimonies out. And as we told all of you guys right in the beginning, to do your before and after pictures, because I know my wife and I, we were shocked. The good thing is we did before pictures. And when we compare them to the after picture, because Envidia is so powerful but yet subtle, because as your skin starts to change, and it changes so gradually, you get used to looking at the new skin, and somehow your mind plays a trick on you, and you will think that you always look that way. I mean, it is so amazing. And Evelyn, I listened to you, what you said. You were asking for validation, even though you know that your leg was looking like this. But as you started to see the change, your mind goes, no, I can't. This can't be happening. And it's so amazing. And even in your case, when you looked at the before and after picture together, that's when it resonated with you, how far you had come just in 4 days. Is that correct?
Yes, and may I add one last comment, if I may? I went to my dermatologist who was treating the left leg, and he was speechless. He knows how my leg used to look, and he's looking because I took a picture. I printed up the information that you have in front of you. I printed that out, and I shared it with him and the staff. And it was like, wow, they were just blown away. So as a result, I will be talking with him because he sees the value in this product. And hopefully he'll be able to share this with others so that the ones that did not have any hope will now be given an opportunity to change their lives as well.
Well, Evelyn, I'm blown away. I'm speechless. And, it's so
yes, I know that feeling.
We're thankful that you had the opportunity to do that. And guys, again, that's why we're telling everybody, with your before and after pictures, send those in to, our Facebook page, which is tlcinsight.com. That's TLC Insight, INSIGHT.com. Because what we want is a place where everybody can go, and as you show before and after pictures of other people and their testimonies, what that does is it resonates not only with the person that took the picture, it resonates with everyone that you're talking to about Invidia or Total Life Changes. And when they see the before and after pictures, that's what makes a person want to purchase the product. Because, guys, listen, we're not trying to sell anybody. We're just trying to share with people. Because as we mentioned on our calls before, if you go out just with the intention to sell, and you don't sell, it causes us, ladies and gentlemen, to get discouraged. It causes us to say, I feel like a failure. But when you realize that you're saying, listen, I just want to share with you the results of what happened with Evelyn, what happened with J.V. Moore, what happened with other people. And as they share the results, you feel better because now you're saying, I'm just sharing with the person. When that person sees that you're sharing with them, they now want the results. They want results like that. And the good thing is about the product, the Invidia, guys, guess what? It's 100% money back guarantee. So when you share the results and people start to take the product, they start to see a difference in their life, a very, very powerful serum. So again, guys, when you do before and after pictures and you send them into the Facebook page, that is designed for everybody to use that Facebook page, to grab the different pictures, to show them to other people. That way, as a community, guys, we're going to be able to help more people look at different before and afters. You know, this person, look what happened. Look how much younger they look. This person, look at their skin. Look how their skin is firmer. This person over here, look at how they had the discoloration of their skin, and now they don't have it anymore. Because what happens is the more different pictures that you have on there, and then guys, as you take those pictures and put them on your cell phone, and as you're going out, you're showing, you know, the before and afters, you're going to start to show different pictures, and somebody is going to resonate with that picture, and they're going to look at that and they're going to say, that's me, or that reminds me of my cousin, or it reminds me of my mom, or that reminds me of my coworker. And as they do that, it now resonates with them that this is a product that touches all skin types. Because originally, guys, I made the mistake when I first heard about Envidia. I thought it was something for people age 50 and up. I thought it was something of, you know, just for people of a certain demographic. But the reality is, everyone that has skin needs Envidia. You know, we even showed you the photograph of a 24-year-old, how before she did her picture, and she did it up close. You know, she didn't do just the regular selfie far away, but when she did it up close, it revealed that she had a lot of, you know, little bumps in her forehead and her uneven skin tone. And then we showed you guys yesterday. 5 days later, after starting using Envidia, how her skin tone had started to even out, how the fine bumps were minimized or even gone. And it was so amazing just to see that in a 24-year-old. So it's all ages. It's all skin types. Ladies and gentlemen, this product, this serum, is not only powerful, but it's life-changing. And that's what this company is about, helping people to improve their quality of life. Evelyn, thank you so much for being on this call this morning.
Oh, you're most welcome. You know, when I listened to Stormy Wellington, she said this morning, God would never allow your pain to go to waste. It will take you to a point of growth because it helps others as well. So God bless, and all I know is you're in the right place at the right time. Thank you as well. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Evelyn. And this call was recorded. The playback number, 712-432-1085, 712-432-1085, with the access code of 932-069, 932-069. For those of you that are in the Miami area, and actually the Florida area, we are doing an Envidia tour. And the Envidia tour, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely powerful. In fact, I'm going to check and see very quickly if my friend, Mr. Santiago de la Rosa, is on the line with us right now to tell us just briefly about the different places of Orlando, Tampa, as well as, it looks like Miami, that we're going to be at next week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. My friend, Mr. Santiago de la Rosa, if you...
All callers are muted and they can unmute themselves.
Star 6 will unmute you, my friend. Star 6.
Can you hear me, my friend?
I can hear you now, Santiago, and if you could tell everybody about those different locations, the addresses, and the times of the presentations, that's going to be powerful.
Well, we will be in La Quinta Inn in Orlando on Wednesday, 27th. La Quinta Inn, the one that is located in Universal Boulevard. On the 28th, Thursday 28th, we will be in Tampa Stadium Hotel. And in 30, Saturday, we have a huge Super Saturday in Miami and Holiday Inn that is in 103rd. You know, and it's going to be huge because the amount of leaders that will be there, plus the big one and only Dr. Luis Romero, the one that has the sign for the Envidia, is going to be there. So it's going to be huge. This the first Envidia tours, you know, and we hope that all of you guys in Miami, Orlando, and Tampa area can be there, because we're going to learn a lot how we can move, how we can tell, how we can teach our people that use this magnificent product that is the Envidia. Guys, our business is close to have a big, very, very big explosion with this unique product. This product is going to change the industry on network marketing. So hope to see you, all of you in Miami area, then in New York, Texas, California, North Carolina, Atlanta. We are going to make the USA Envidia tour. So hope to see you, all of you over there, Randy.
Thank you, my friend. And of course, guys, again, that's Wednesday, the 27th in Orlando. That's at the La Quinta Inn & Suites Convention Center. That address is 8504 Universal Boulevard, and that's in Orlando, Florida. 8504 Universal Boulevard. That's from 7 to 9. The cost is $5 for IBOs. Guests are free. And then on Thursday, it's going to be at the Tampa Stadium Hotel. The address on that is 4750 North Dale Mayberry Highway, North Dale Mayberry, M-A-B-R-Y Highway, and that's at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then on Saturday, we are going to be, of course, in hot Miami, and that's going to be from 1 to 4. It's a Super Saturday on Saturday in Miami. The address is 7707 Northwest 103rd Street, and that's in Hialeah Gardens, Florida. Guys, you want to make sure that you get all of your guests to come down there, because we're going to talk about the power of not only Envidia, but during that time period, Dr. Romero is going to spend about an hour to teach us a lot of intricate things about how Envidia works, why it works, breaking it down so that we can all understand it. Also, in that meeting, guys, and that's why that particular meeting for IBOs is $15, guests are free, because in that meeting, you guys are going to get some specialized training from Elena Fraga. She's a national director with Total Life Changes, and she teaches on internet as far as, ladies and gentlemen, how to market on the internet. Absolutely phenomenal. We're watching her team just literally explode as she's teaching structure on what to do, how to do it. That alone, ladies and gentlemen, is worth hundreds of dollars that she's going to show you. But guess what? She's going to be teaching you that there that evening, so you want, or afternoon. So you want to make sure that you get there early. That meeting is going to be packed. And of course, we're also going to have Dr. Nivio, that is also an MD, that is going to be there and speak about these incredible products. Mr. Santiago de la Rosa is going to be there. I'm going to be there. And guys, I promise you, it is going to be an event that when you walk away, you're not only going to have self-development. You're not only going to have, ladies and gentlemen, the information on how to build on the internet. You're not only going to have the information on the power of Envidia, but we are going to work together as a team and as a unit to help everybody understand the power of Total Life Changes. So I'm excited. We look forward to seeing you guys again there. If you have anybody in that area, send them down on Saturday in the Miami area. It's actually at Hialeah Gardens, and that is going to be absolutely powerful. We appreciate everybody getting on this call. Again, this call was recorded, 712-432-1085, with the access code of 932069. Hey, we appreciate each and every one of you guys for getting on this call this morning. Everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Your conference recording has stopped. All callers are unmuted.
Hey, it's a great call.
Great morning,
Great
everybody.
testimony, Evelyn. Great call.